player down here, and that's the TV that do some scouting and set them on patrol to make sure you're going gateway units, and I got a little suspicious because whenever they only build one gateway, and then they try to kill you or get in the stalker and then try to kill your SCV. Seems like you don't know for sure if they're going to build a couple more gateways or something like a early robo. And I have a really strong strategy against Protoss, but one thing that concerned me is that if there's any air, especially, then I'll be in trouble because I built a lot of Marauders against Protoss just by default. I try to build about half Marauders, half Marines, and try to get the stim pack and the shields. Usually these days I like to build a second orbital around the 4-minute mark, and maybe it's a little bit of a risk, but I don't really think so. It's never backfired on me, not once, not yet. If you don't do it, you're just missing extra mules you can call down when you want to build your reinforcements up. And so I just, for some reason, I just miss doing it in this game. I don't think that's why. It was a close game, but it was kind of close. This was a nice little one-base push, though. I think he clearly had a good idea of what he wanted to do and how much it was going to cost. And he was running on razor-sharp finances to get there. He's got a nice little army going. Fortunately, I2 was basically on a one-base push, and he had his observer, so he knew what I had. When I saw that group of soldiers, I sent just one Marine in to scout. When I saw that many soldiers, infantry units basically, warp gate units I should say, I felt confident that I wasn't going to see anything like this major. And look at that, he even got the range. The range makes these things just twice as deadly, because without it, they only have a range of 6. That's not bad. That's the same as Marauders. They won't be able to shoot a Marauder without the Marauder shooting back. Same as the Ghost as well. The Ghost, too, can hit it. Not a Marine, but a Marine doesn't have to get much closer. But when you extend that range to a whopping 9, then you have to go so far just to get in range. It's almost siege tank range there, and it's probably better than siege tank range because they can actually see that far. So anyway, he thinks he's got a huge advantage here because of that range. Of course, he probably should move his army back a little further. So I pull back here because I'm like, okay, I've got enough supply depots. I'll sacrifice 1 or 2 just to. My army was actually much larger than his at this point, but I didn't know that, so I pulled back. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna. I wanted to wait till stim and shields were finished, and fortunately they were almost done. So meanwhile, our Protoss players getting a second base and making some more warp gates. So the production tab, he is not making any more colossus right now. So finally I'm supply blocked here. So I wait till these last couple guys spit out, and then it's now or never, right? So I got 3 ghosts with EMPs, and he immediately ran away. I was like, come on, surely you're not that weak of an army, but he was doing that just to use his colossus to their maximum advantage. Fortunately, that sentry went down right there. I mean, look at the damage these things just wreak on your troops. But he didn't have a big of an army really, but he got the early colossus, which probably cost him quite a bit of money to get that and the range. And I guess that goes to show why maybe you shouldn't go early colossus. I have had that work on me once, but that guy, I mean, all he made was colossus. I did not scout him at all. all I had to do was scout it, and you know, one Viking or one Banshee would have killed them all. So at this point, he knows I'm coming. So let's see what he's doing. He's working on building another colossus, but I had to do a little bit of house cleaning too before I attacked. I decided to go ahead and lift this finally build a second orbital, and it was charging. You want to change it to an orbital before you lift off, so it will charge its energy, and you can call down more mules when it lands. So here comes my little push, and army size not even close. It actually looks maybe a little closer than it is, but this colossus isn't quite out yet. Warps in. Whenever you see this, it might be worth attacking the pylon, because you know, if you kill the pylon, then all the warping in units will explode, and he'll lose his resources. I think you actually lose the resources as well as the units. So that's always a good idea. He sent his little probes in at the wrong time, I guess, but it didn't really matter because he was fully saturated up there anyway. As soon as I saw that colossus, I didn't go after it, because you don't want it just to be continually kiting your troops. So at this point, you know, he's now he just hurt him for probes, and he really doesn't have much of a chance. So he gives up. Good game. Hope you enjoyed it.